Alright guys, welcome back, and it's a brand new day. So, when we left off, we were on this sand dune, getting ready to build a house. But now, we have a house. So it's a quaint little home. It's gonna be this small for a little bit, until we get some, more basic stuff put in here. We'll expand it probably this way, maybe a bit that way. Who knows, maybe we'll make this sand dune bigger. But, yeah. So far, it looks pretty nice. We have a base to come back to. And that's about it. Before the video started, I was having some troubles with video capturing. So I did go out and mine all of this without you here. So, guess we'll just have to make do. But anyways, let's go get mining. So I have an iron pickaxe already. You guys missed that. I did find and make an iron pickaxe. So now we will go back to the mine site and see if we can go and discover some new ores. So in Tekkit, there are plenty of new ores. New ores galore. And basically, each time we find something new, I will go to a cut screen. You'll see the new item, and then we'll come back to the video. But in that cut screen, you will be able to click an annotation, and it will take you right to a little bit more about the item and why it's so useful. So that'll help some of you new players out, but I don't want to go through it all, just because this is a Let's Play. But I'll give you the option of going back and viewing it. So here we have our first new ore, Sapphire. So Sapphire is one of the 3 gems in Tekkit. Gems are lovely because they last, when you make tools out of them, 500 hits. And it is as good as diamond, except it doesn't mine obsidian. That's the only thing it won't mine. So it's really a great thing to have. I always make all of my tools gem tools once I get the gems. And that will help tremendously when we're in a crunch for diamonds, because 8 of those in equivalent exchange will make 1 diamond. So that's our first new ore. Here's our next new ore, and it is copper. Now, copper is very essential. All of your basic wiring is copper. So you want to try to get as much of that as you can. Almost all of your circuit boards and even some of the machines are made from copper wires. And I'll show you how to make those a little bit later. My, we have a big drop here. Oh, we'll take it. Oh, that hurt. Okay. So, next up, we have bits of iron. Everybody can use some iron. I'm sure most of you have played Minecraft once or twice, so you know what iron is. Very useful in Tekkit as well. Almost always using iron. Oh! Well. It looks like I have found an even deeper cavern. So... I guess we'll mine here for a while. So here's some more sapphire. I guess that's why they tell you not to stand on top of a block when you're mining it. Oh well. Nope, more sapphire. My, we're gonna have lots of sapphire. We're gonna be able to make lots of sapphire tools. Okay. So here is one of our new ores in Tekkit, and it is tin ore. Now tin is very useful in batteries. Always used in batteries. Now this is not tin. This is silver. They look very similar in the default pack. I'm not sure about any other textured packs, but silver isn't as useful. It's about as useful as gold from what I've used it. I'm not a big fan of silver. It's just nice to have and sell, because you can always use the equivalent exchange. That is a lifesaver sometimes. And we will get to that way further down the road. That is a more complex level thing. We haven't even built anything yet. So here's your gold. Gold's good for some things, not much. All of these you can make wires out of too, so regardless, you will have wires to go around. The only difference in materials you use in the wires is how well they conduct electricity and how much they lose. So here we have an emerald. They are the rarest of the 3 gems, and they don't come in huge groups. Now that is an emerald. You can see it's a bit less green. That is uranium. Now uranium is a very powerful fuel type, and it's great when you get an equivalent exchange to trade in for any kind of other fuel, or once you actually get the longer term energy condenser, which we'll get to way later. That's end game. But once you get the energy condenser, you can trade 1 uranium in for, I think, 7 diamonds. It's very expensive. They're really helpful for when you start making nuclear power. Yes, you can make nuclear power in Tekkit. Pretty awesome. And some more gold. We were just finding all of the ores. But that's okay because we need everything. Maybe this one trip, and then we can do a bunch of machine work next time. Okay. Ah. What is that? What is that? Do you think that's diamond? Do you think that's diamond? Of course it's not. Nickelite. The Fool's Diamond, as the Yogscast refers to it. Now what nickelite is, it's another fuel, and not as useful. It's good and equivalent. exchange. That's all I use it for. But it's always nice to pick up. It drops about like redstone. You get a mass amount of them every time you mine it up, so it's not unheard of to collect it. It's not good for much else other than equivalent exchange, but keep piling it up because someday you're going to need that diamond, and you can get it very easily with equivalent exchange. But that's later on in the game. See if we can't find a diamond or two. I'd really like one. That would help with the mining trips a lot. Oh my, 22 emeralds. That is a lot to start with. I don't think I've ever found so many gems at one time. Guess we're just getting lucky here. Ooh, there's some more nickelite. Go ahead and mine that. Usually it doesn't come in groups of one. Last time it did. Here you can see a big vein of it. And as you can see, it drops like redstone. Just tons of it fall every time you mine one, or it's very useful in the sense of equivalent exchange. Now here's our last gem type, ruby. Now ruby is one of the most common gem types, and I don't know, I'm not a big fan of the ruby look, but it's still a great gem. I'll make tools out of it any day. I think it's roughly 8 rubies, 8 gems of any kind to get 1 diamond. So it's always good to hang on to those, at least for that. Now here we have a bit of a lava problem. God, I hate doing this, because if my shift finger comes off, then I am plenty toasty. I don't want to be toasty today. Right now, I am just trying to get this redstone. Redstone is one of the most essential ores in Tekkit. Not really for much other than building circuitry. You don't use redstone in the tradition that you would in normal Minecraft. You use it more of building more complex things. So we have 9 redstone. That's not going to hold us for long, but it will hold us for a while. We won't get into too high-end stuff until we get more of that. And we're soon going to have to head up because I'm all out of torches. And no more wood to make torches, so we will have to head up. As you can see, we have 77 nickelite so far. That's a pretty good haul. Nickelite, I think it trades even with coal, so it is very useful in equivalent exchange. But that's it for the torches. I don't want to explore too much more just because I don't have any materials. So we will fast forward to when I get back to the house. Controversy.